The park is a tapestry of life, isn't it? Children laughing, couples strolling hand in hand, students tossing a frisbee. But if you look closely, you'll often find solitary figures, seated on benches, watching the world go by. They're a part of the scene, yet separate from it. Today, we're going to focus on one such person, an elderly gentleman named Arthur. Arthur's been coming to this same park, to this same bench, for over 40 years. It's a ritual. He used to come with his wife, Eleanor. They'd share a flask of tea and watch their children play on the swings. Later, it was their grandchildren. Now, it's just him. The bench feels a lot bigger these days. The silence a lot louder. He watches the vibrant life around him. A ghost of the feast of youth and joy. He isn't sad. Not exactly. It's more of a quiet ache, a sense of being left behind by the relentless current of time. His face, etched with the lines of a long life, holds a gentle, resigned expression. He watches a young family having a picnic, and a faint smile touches his lips, a memory of a time long past. But today, something is different. A new character is about to enter Arthur's quiet world, bouncing along the path, a whirlwind of golden fur and unrestrained happiness. There's a golden retriever named Sunny. Sunny is a regular here too, but his mission is different. He's not here to reminisce, he's here to experience. Every scent is an adventure, every person a potential friend. His owner, a young woman named Chloe, holds his leash loosely, letting him lead the way. Sunny, with his incredible intuition, seems to have a sixth sense for those who need a little extra light in their day. He slows his joyful trot as he nears Arthur's bench. His tail gives a tentative wag. He looks up at Arthur with his big, brown, soulful eyes, as if asking for permission to approach. Arthur doesn't notice him at first, lost in his own thoughts. Sunny takes a few more steps, his paws silent on the grass. He stops right in front of the bench and sits, his gaze fixed on Arthur. He doesn't bark or jump at who's waits. It's an incredibly patient, respectful gesture. Finally, Arthur's gaze drifts downward, and he sees the dog. He blinks, slightly startled. For a moment, two souls from different worlds, different generations, simply look at each other. A low, soft woof escapes Sunny's lips. It's not a demand, but a gentle introduction. "Hello there," it seems to say. "I see you." Arthur's first reaction is surprise, which slowly melts into curiosity. He looks around for the owner and spots Chloe, who gives him a warm, reassuring smile and a slight nod, giving her silent approval for the interaction. Arthur turns back to the dog. He hasn't had a dog since he was a boy. He'd forgotten how direct and honest their gaze could be. Slowly, hesitantly, Arthur extends a wrinkled hand. It trembles slightly. Sunny, seeing the gesture, leans forward and rests his head softly against Arthur's palm. The fur is warm, silky. It's a simple touch, but it feels like an electric current of warmth and life flowing into him. It's been a long time since he's felt such an uncomplicated, genuine connection. A genuine smile, the first real one of the day, spreads across Arthur's face. The lines around his eyes crinkle not with weariness, but with delight. "Well, hello there, fella," he murmurs, his voice a little rough from disuse. He begins to stroke Sunny's head, his movements becoming more confident. Sunny closes his eyes in bliss, leaning into the touch, his tail now thumping a steady, happy rhythm against the ground. Chloe walks over, keeping a respectful distance. "His name is Sunny," she says softly. "He seems to have taken a liking to you." "Sunny," Arthur repeats, the name itself seeming to bring a little light. It suits him. He's a good boy. He continues to pet the dog, feeling a long dormant part of himself awaken. He starts talking, telling Sunny about his own childhood dog, a scruffy terrier named Pip. He talks about the mischief they got into, the unconditional love Pip gave him. The stories, locked away for decades, come pouring out. Chloe listens, her heart swelling. She's seen Sunny do this before, but it never gets less magical. He's not just a dog. He's a furry little therapist, a bridge between lonely hearts. For the next 10 minutes, the park fades away. It's no longer about the laughing children or the strolling couples. It's just about a man, a dog, and a shared moment of pure connection. Arthur is no longer a silent observer. He is an active participant in a beautiful, simple interaction. He is seen. He is heard. He is feeling joy. The heavy cloak of loneliness he wore has been lifted, replaced by the warmth of a furry head resting on his knee. Sonny seems to understand that his work here is done for now. He gives Arthur's hand one last affectionate lick and looks back towards Chloe, ready to continue his walk. "It was very nice to meet you both," Arthur says, his voice full of a new warmth. "Thank you for sharing him with me." "It was our pleasure," Chloe replies with a genuine smile. "We're here most afternoons. I'm sure Sonny would love to see you again." "I'd like that very much," Arthur says, and he means it. As Chloe and Sonny walk away, Arthur watches them go, his hands still feeling the phantom warmth of Sonny's fur. He looks around the park again. It looks different now. Brighter, more welcoming. He feels a part of it again. A small, seemingly insignificant encounter with a friendly dog has reminded him that connection is always possible. That joy can be found in the simplest of moments, and that no one is ever truly alone when there's a loving heart, human or canine, nearby. That day, Arthur left the park, not with the heavy weight of solitude, but with a light heart and a promise of a new friend. He had something to look forward to, and it all started with a gentle nudge from a golden retriever who saw a man on a bench and decided he needed a little sunshine. Loneliness is an epidemic in our modern world, especially among our elderly population. They have lifetimes of stories to tell, but often no one to listen. Sometimes, all it takes to break through that wall of isolation is a simple, non-judgmental act of kindness. A wet nose, a wagging tail, and an offer of unconditional friendship. It's a powerful reminder that companionship, in all its forms, is one of the most potent healers we have. So next time you're at the park, maybe look for the solitary figures on the benches. You don't have to have a dog to make a difference. A simple smile, a good morning, can be its own kind of sunshine. Because, as Arthur and Sonny showed us, the smallest moments of connection can have the biggest impact on a lonely heart. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with us. If this story touched your heart, please consider sharing it with someone who might need a little bit of light today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the beautiful connections in our world. We'll see you next time.